Hi friends, welcome back. I decided to prepare for the new year, book journal edition. So let's get into it. I have my book journal here and I am prepping my book journal for 2026. I have many years in this book. This will be my 9th year of doing it. I have been tracking my books since 2018 and it's crazy that I'm adding a new year to this book journal. So I guess I can get started and we can hang out together while I fill out my book journal. So let's get into it. Okay, I've gathered my supplies. Got my book journal, got some markers, my colored pencils. I have them in this case because there's 100 of them and I like to keep them organized. And I have this printout of the bookshelves that I color in, so I just need to number them and color in the bookshelves and paste them in. I'm forgetting two things. I need to get my paper cutter and glue, but I'll get those when I'm done. So let's open the book journal. Since I'm just prepping, I'm only going to do the bookshelves and like the title pages of 2026 releases and the books of 2026, and also mark where I put the book covers at for 2025. So just prepping, and then during the new year, or probably like the first weekend of the new year, I'll go to the print shop and get my book covers printed out and then have a whole day of setting it up. So maybe I can give you guys a little tour of what I mean as well. Okay, so here's what I mean by prepping. So I'm going to prep the year's releases, so it'll be looking like this but for 2026, and basically I'll just have the releases of books that I'm interested in that are coming out for the new year, and I'll just keep track of them in here, and then just prep the bookcases just by coloring in the bookshelves and numbering them. So whenever I read a book, I can just color in as I read throughout the year, and just have the title pages ready, and also have the book covers marked so I can know where to place them at for when I get ready to paste them in. So that's our little prep. So I'm going to get to 2025. Now that I've prepped, I got done the releases and the books of 2026, I need to start numbering my bookshelves and coloring in the shelves, and then I'll add them into my journal. I feel like part of the hardest, so I finished writing the numbers. Now I just need to color in the shelves. Luckily, I have little swatches that I've made of the colors of the shelves that I've did. And luckily, I don't have to think that hard to pick a color because I wrote down the colors of the shelves. So I am so happy with my pastel. So now I'm going to go in with the color Beaver for my shelves for the year. So that's exciting. So I'm going to color my shelves and paste them into my journal, and then I'll show you the final results. I am now officially done with the prep of my 2026 portion of my book journal. So now I get to show you guys. Here we have the releases. Here we have the bookshelf. And then we have books of 2026. Now all of that is done. I feel like this year's or next year's color scheme is kind of cool tone, and I'm kind of excited about it. It's kind of like blues, greens. The bookshelves are like a cool tone or like a neutral brown. I'm really excited to get reading and document my reading for next year. I'm excited to discover what new books I'll be reading and books I'll be rereading. So, before I go, I did get these bookshelves from Etsy. I got them about like 8 years ago, so I'm not sure if the shop is still up, but the shop name is A Pen and a Purpose, so maybe if they still have it, you can snag them up yourself. But yeah, I'm excited to get to reading and definitely fill up my book journal. I don't really know how many books I read, but I love seeing the progress that I make while reading throughout the year, because I get to see the bookshelves in my book journal be colorful and stuff like that. Do you have any books that you're excited to read about. And ooh, do you also have a book journal of your own? Do you do different spreads within your book journal? I'm kind of curious of what you guys also do if you have book journals as well. Do you keep it simple like me, or do you go all out with your book journals as well? I love hearing about other people's book journals and how they document books that they've read and how they keep the memories of reading their book for the first time, and maybe it became their favorite or not, so who knows. But I think that will be all for today's video. So thank you so much for prepping with me for the new year in my book journal. And until next time, my friends, stay curious, stay cozy, and stay reading. Bye, guys.